Disaster, disaster, disaster. This is what the ease of lockdown has been, a disaster foretold. We have all seen the images of unruly crowds milling outside the different banks, buses and trailers loaded with people. We even saw the video of someone selling masks and customers trying on the different masks before they choose to buy or not. We saw the safety-conscious taxi driver who has different masks in his cab for his customers to wear and return to him if they don't have one. We have goofed our way through this whole pandemic, from the unavailability of test kits to the delay in shutting our borders, to the sharing of palliatives, to the ineffective lockdowns, and now the disaster called ease of lockdown. This crisis is not limited to Nigeria alone, as the world seems unprepared to deal with this pandemic. The mix of a pandemic, failing economy, confused government, and a restless populace is the perfect recipe for a disaster. The world seems ready to accept the debts rather than let economies collapse. Whoever knew the world will get to the point where human lives will come second to the economy. If developed countries are struggling, what does one then expect from countries like Nigeria? Painful to watch are the videos that show a lot of Nigerians still don't understand how dangerous this virus is. From Abakari's funeral to funeral marches in Kano, and people living life like our world is still the same. Who are we to blame for the chaos in our land? Are people carrying on as usual because they have not gotten the memo? Has the public enlightenment campaign been effective? Are those text messages from NCDC really communicating? What about the hospitals? This is really not a good time to be sick. You are automatically the enemy when you go to most hospitals. A healthcare sector that was already ailing is now on life support. What happens to those patients who ordinarily were going to India and other countries because of expertise and facilities that are non-existent here? Private hospitals and primary healthcare providers are not allowed to provide first-line care to those with symptoms of COVID-19. So you're supposed to call the NCDC line that sometimes provides confused and conflicting information. Is it really possible to manage this pandemic without incorporating our primary healthcare providers, at least as first-line care providers? I really doubt it. And if they are to be first-line care providers, what is the protocol or guideline around their operations? Who provides them with PPEs? As if the bad news doesn't end, we're told Lagos, the epicenter of the pandemic in Nigeria, has run out of bed spaces. This is when the pandemic has not even peaked in Nigeria. A month ago, we were at 10 cases, and today, we're at almost 8,000 cases, with over 200 known to be dead, and countless unknown dead and infected. If the numbers of dead and infected are rising daily, then why does it seem that we have given up? Why are we defying this deadly plague that has killed over 200,000 people globally? We disrespect the dead if we treat this plague with levity. But on the other hand, there are those of us who are helpless and rely on our government to protect them. At a time like this, we see a systematic movement of so-called almajiris in busloads from the north to the south, at a time that the federal government has banned interstate movement. I know that at most state borders, you have heavy security presence. So how have these people managed to move through several northern states to end up in the southern states? They are exposed and leave others exposed. I have waited anxiously to see if the federal government will issue a statement on this or set up a panel to investigate this, but nothing. The coronavirus is real. I repeat again, over 200,000 people have died globally, and in Nigeria, official numbers tell us over 200 people have died. And we all know how reliable our official numbers are. Millions have lost their jobs here, and nobody seems to be addressing this. A lot of Nigerians have risen up to the challenge in helping the less privileged. But like I have always said, if we don't have something properly structured, millions will fall through the cracks. A weakened immune system from starvation presents a pre-existing condition for this virus. So here's our situation. Nigeria is in a boxing ring in the white corner against kidnapping, banditry, Boko Haram, ISWAP, killer headsmen, high unemployment, weak economy, failed public institutions, and corruption, all in the red corner. This is the 10th round of a 12-round fight, and Nigeria is looking jittery against this array of formidable opponents. And while it's a knockdown, Nigeria is down, and here comes the count. Can she recover? Nigeria is standing, and now we can see the drumbeats of civil war have joined those in the red corner. It's not expected that Nigeria will withstand this onslaught. This has long been foretold. Nigeria will disintegrate, and here it comes. Nigeria is down again, and this time it seems like she's down for good. Nigeria is down. What a shame. The hope of the black race is down. The giant of Africa has been knocked down the second time by a formidable opponent. What it means, it seems that Nigeria is rising again. Nigeria is back on her feet, and she seems to be ready for this battle. Can she survive this? Wait. COVID-19 and fear have joined the red corner. It's surely over for Nigeria. The same COVID-19 that knocked most nations senseless has joined the gang up. Ladies and gentlemen, can you see what's happening? Nigeria has been joined by unity, faith, hope, patriotism, and love. The angels of God have joined Nigeria in the right corner, and now we have a real fight on our hands. Nigeria is throwing punches now. A left, a right, a flood of punches. Nigeria is looking strong. Nigeria is fighting for our future. Nigeria is fighting for our people. Nigeria has landed a solid blow, and Boko Haram, ISWAP, corruption and co have all run out of the ring, leaving COVID-19 alone. Nigeria has backed COVID-19 to the ropes and is punishing her with solid punches. Nigeria is throwing a flurry of punches, and COVID-19 is in trouble. Nigeria just landed a solid right, and COVID-19 is finished. Oh my goodness, what a comeback. This can only be God. The red corner is down and out. The referee has stopped the fight. Nigeria has defeated kidnapping, banditry, Boko Haram, ISWAP, clear headsmen, high unemployment, weak economy, failed public institutions and corruption. The drumbeats of war and fear and COVID-19 have been defeated. The union has been saved. Nigeria has won. It is a knockout. Nigeria has won. Nigeria has won. My dear Nigerians, this too shall be our story. Weep not, Nigeria. Weep not. It is not over until it's over. We shall overcome with God on our side. God bless the Federal Republic of Nigeria. God bless you all.